Blackstar Heart. Volume 1. A Martial Warrior's Path, Aeolus Academy Arc.
Ray stepped into the dome's quarantine zone, hearing the heavy barrier gates groan to a close. He was keen to step out of his armor and cleanse his body from outside filth. Completely naked, he entered into a shower system and allowed cleansing particles to saturate his body and ensure he was safe to return to the city. An hour later, he was redressed in his other armor. A fashionable business suit of a baby blue shirt, navy tie, black single-breasted jacket, pants, and shiny matching loafers. A gold watch was on his right wrist, bearing the family's crest on the glass. His left ear was pierced with a diamond stud. He strolled through the military base, along metal corridors, to reach the inner gate's foyer, where a clerk in a dark blue soldier's uniform and stiff peak cap was registering the coming and going.
Thank you for your hard work today, sir.
The clerk blushed as he registered Ray's return to the city. Ray smiled and nodded, sending the male clerk's heart racing. He exited the gates and made his way to the parked BMW sedan, where his retainer was waiting for him. His retainer was a retired fist master warrior in his 40s, wearing a black suit to match Ray's style. He opened the driver's door for Ray, then entered the passenger seat. Ray assumed the seat behind the wheel and pulled out of the dome's base, speeding down barren roads.
Henry is sitting his final exams today. Although the young man is already 18 years old, Madam asked if you can refrain from sending him out on tasks.
The retainer formally reported a message he was reading on his wrist phone. I'm well aware of Henry's schedule. Please send a message to reassure her that I won't impact the boy's exams. His retainer nodded and obeyed. Ray's mind lapsed into his oncoming work. He was preparing for a long-term expedition, which was focused on researching the rumors of SIN 2201. A variant of the SIN 22 parasite virus in the UNGF 26127 zone, which was once known as Okinawa. The island city was lost to monsters and demons during the fall. It was reported that demons governed the area. Since no humans existed in this zone, it was declared ungoverned, UNGF, and a threat to humanity. If only people could live and not worry about what went on within that zone. Indeed, for years there were no threats coming from it until a recent research team and their convoy for Kago 122, an area once known as Kagoshima, was attacked by monsters from UNGF 26127 and infected with the SIN 2201. They had caught it from an aerial beast that had traveled all the way from the island zone. The aerial beast was a black dragon, which was so large it could cover the distance of cities within a couple of days. But how they caught it and the whereabouts of the black dragon remained unexplained. The martial sect teams at Kago 122 still had command over the city dome in the area. Oddly, they didn't face beast or demon attacks. The research team and convoy were isolated in a quarantine dome outside the main dome. Being part of the Aeolus Scholars Advanced Scout Unit, together with the Cloud Sect, he was given the duty to learn more of the rumors, and whether his sect needed to send out a science team to retrieve samples from the infected people as soon as possible.